All right, I can read. Uh,
I
you want
can't.
me to you want to read? You want You want to take turns? You want to
You
popcorn
want
it?
popcorn it? Yeah, let's popcorn it, dude. Let's
All
go.
right. Wait, who's gonna say popcorn?
We have to say it? I thought we just do it.
Oh, actually, wait. Let's just alternate paragraphs.
Yeah.
All right, you go.
All right. Chapter 2 recap. Aldrich drew his sword, and the fight was already on them. Xanathar hung over the dock ward, mad with grief, daring the city to take the rest of him. Blizzak went in swinging, 2 blows a turn now. Bixby took one look at the beholder, decided a rat in the nearby wall was more his line of work, and left.
The eyes raised did their worst. Maloon got charmed and stood useless while his axe screamed at him to fight. Blizzak shrugged off sleep. Chris, who just stolen Blizzak's invisibility potion and hadn't gotten the cork out, was turned to stone. Then the Black Staff arrived and penned Xanathar in an invisible cage of force he could batter at, but could not leave.
Someone on a rooftop taunted the eye in deep speech and enraged it further. Aldrich named it his quarry and went to work. 100 points of damage in one turn, the great sword cutting deeper than steel should. This is for the people of Troll Skull Alley. Xanathar panicked and swung its dead cone across Chris, fizzling the petrification and handing the party its bard back. Dian's druid subclass came online, a starlit archer loosing bolts of light, right before he got petrified too. The black staff stunned the eye dumb with a word. Aldrich raised the great sword overhead and brought it down like an axe on a stump, opening Xanathar crown to gullet.
It died mad. The flesh sloughed mad, sorry. It died mad. The flesh sloughed off as it fell and left a bleached skull on the stones. A death tyrant. Its ruined mind having eaten its own body. The black staff freed Dian. Chris tipped a Chris tipped a drop of the I don't know, sometimes this reads really strange. Chris tipped a drop of the masked woman's poison into a dead socket, for good measure.
3 rings lay on the corpse. Chris had one halfway to his pocket, an old reflex, then stopped, told the team, and asked only for the first pick: invisibility, mind shielding, force resistance. He took the mind shield.
Aldrich hunted down the rooftop voice, a goblin cornered in an alley. Z- Zeed, information broker. Information broker, former Xanathar man, glad to see the eye fall. Aldrich brought him back. Chris took one look and said he looked and smelled poor. Dean looked at him a beat too long. I feel like I know you. You feel like a friend, and couldn't say why. Bigsby trotted out with his dead mouse. Chris reanimated the skull to show off and got the cult intel from it. 5 dragon masks, a leader with no known name, a beholder who died believing the goblin killed his fish. Chris tried to pickpocket Zatoon on the handshake and got caught. I'm the rogue here.
The week was quiet. The tavern opened. Cost rate for the alley, what does that mean? 15 gold profit, a charity by Chris's accounting. Aldrich couldn't find adamantine armor, so he kept his plate and had it enchanted to stay forever shiny. Bixby got a jeweled collar he refused to acknowledge.
The council seated a week later, every power in the north in one horseshoe. The Harpers revealed a white mask the Pride met may be a forgery, worn by an impostor, filling the shoes of a dead worm speaker, Resmir. Chris defended her anyway, and the Pride took the job of finding her. The south was burning, greenest to ash, but the council sent other adventurers for that. Only Zatoon knew who Hershnag the Frost Giant was.
Mert was waiting at home with the road north, Resmir's lodge in the spine of the world, run by a cultist named Talus, who thinks she's the real white mask bearer. Learn the Tiamat salute. Wear purple. The party voted Zatoon in. Chris, the lone holdout. Welcome to join us, doesn't make him one of us. Aldrich welcomed him with a toast and a promise about what they'd hide of him in the city if they betrayed him, and nobody laughed.
Late, alone in the attic, Chris played the song only Arya was meant to hear, with a new verse. I am done only searching. We are coming, wherever you are.
In the morning, it was cold gear and purple cloaks, and a portal in the wreck of a giant's castle. Aldrich spread 5 fingers and said, All hail Tiamat, and stepped through into the lodge. Ye.
Ye- I love you forever.
Hey, sorry I'm a bit late.
What's up, Frank? John?
Sounds like you guys got rolling.
Hi guys.
How's everybody doing today?
Pretty good.
How are you doing? You doing okay, Frank?
I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I got home later than I would have liked from work today, but you know we're hanging in there.
Still doing it.
We're doing our best. Yeah. Tomorrow's like I'm gonna lose the whole day because it's our forum, so it's like I'm not working, but it's gonna be a whole thing. So, but do our best. I'm getting things pulled up here. I'll be ready in very quick.
Let's read it again.
It's time
Let's
in
read it
Spanish.
backwards.
These nuts.
Okay.
So wait, the lady, I did not listen to a lot of that recap. Still sorry.
God.
I really am. All right. I'm gonna leave again. What's this lady's name that we're supposed to be chasing at this hunting lodge?
Oh, it was
Talus?
Talus.
Talus. Talus.
So she is. We have to speculate, and she thinks that she is the true next person in line for the white mask, right? Talus.
What's the white mask again?
So
White mask.
there are four like sort of chromatic dragon masks, right? And like those that represents the leadership in the cult.
Gotcha.
They're also required for something important that we haven't really discussed yet. So,
And remember, the white mask. We learned that true worm. What do we call it, Frank? Worm speaker. The true worm speaker white mask is dead, and so there's this like void right now of someone who's going to try to fill that. And the person that we ran into in the
she was certainly wearing a white dragon mask. That was the thing.
Yeah, but we kind of found out potentially an imposter, and Talus is now kind of vying for it as well. That's kind of where we left off.
Yeah. All right, everybody's here. Nick, you in here? You're active, ready to roll?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right, cool. Let's see. So we step through the gate. Dark pine woods are all around the slopes of the mountain valley. The air is cold and fresh. Two ancient stones stand to each.
Now recording.
Oh, my bad. Let me restart. Yeah, so we stepped through the gate. That's where we left things off last time. Yeah, so Dark Pine Woods are all around the slopes of this mountain valley. The air is cold and fresh. Two ancient stones stand to either side of you, and no more than a bow shot ahead along a path is a large house, with stone on the ground floor, timbers above, and with sight are more standing stones. Pine branches shift and sway in a gusting, fitful wind, and a squirrel chitters and then falls silent.
Squirrel.
Squirrel did what?
Chitters.
Chitters. Chris is also chittering, like my mouth, my teeth. Like, and he says, why did no one warn me it was gonna be this cold? I'm not used to this weather.
Pretty sure people warned you, but that's it's either here or there.
We literally had this entire conversation on the way here. Why didn't you bring a coat?
I'm still freezing.
Yeah. You can? Is that what we want to do?
Yeah. Or we could spend 45 minutes interrogating that squirrel over there and getting nowhere.
How about he stays outside and we just go inside for a little bit.
No thanks. And then we'll kind of dart right into the hunting lodge. Right?
Right.
Right? This is
I
the
feel
part
like we
where
should carefully approach.
Maybe.
I'm gonna
What?
Leroy
I
Jenkins.
mean, you're,
this.
the idea is you're in
Is
purple,
it's like
right?
a house?
It's like
Yeah.
a lodge, right? Or is this like
Uh,
a communal
Like
place?
a fortress?
This ancient building has a wooden plaster upper floor over a field stone lower floor. Its shuttered windows are all closed. In places, the roof is overgrown with moss, and a single door stands slightly open. Smoke pours from one of the three large chimneys. Hang on, I need to clean up my maps
Oh yeah.
here so that I can.
While he's doing that, before we enter, gentlemen, we should have a plan for what we do when we get in. What would Chris say to that? That is so not him. Yeah. No. Yeah.
You guys should be able to
Yeah.
see it now, by the way.
Whoa.
Oh,
Upgrade.
what is
You paid. What did you pay for this?
Ooh.
land?
It's just a different
You
adventure.
can't
I don't know how
say
to tell
that.
you. Yeah, you're right.
And then Chris kind of puts all 5 fingers out and he says, "Hail Tiamut," and he starts slowly walking. Oh, what is it? Tiamat. Tiamat.
Tiamut.
Matt.
Tiamau. Tiamau.
Tiamat. Okay, we are friends of Tiamat.
Thea.
Yeah, Matt.
Tiamut. Chris pulls out a notepad and kind of spells it out. Tiamut.
Yep.
Calm down.
Spider-Man. It's a Spider-Man. You palm down, then Spider-Man. Yeah. No.
Soccer.
No. Palm up.
Tiamat. Tiamat.
Okay. All hail
Okay.
Tiamat. Mother of dragons, we said?
While you guys are like waving
No,
your
he didn't
hands in
say
the
that.
air, I'm just gonna walk right towards the front door.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It did. It
It
did.
was appropriate. So where are we going? Where are we going?
We're just walking right up to the front door.
Okay. Just inside the front door is a chamber with pegs and benches for cloaks and boots. A set of rusty spears rests on one corner, held in the claw of a small drake statue. Yeah.
What's in the hand, the claw of the Drake statue?
The a set of rusty spears.
Set of rusty spheres.
Yeah. Look, this was probably once used as a hunting lodge, but you could infer that's evidence that it's not necessarily being used for hunting per se in the current anymore. So, yeah.
Would we recognize?
The guard post to the right there, you see that little room? That's empty.
Okay. It's 5.
Yeah, so this central hallway has stairs, large wooden doors, and a set of fine plate armor. Flanking the main entrance are 2 freestanding suits of elven plate armor, both coated in chipped green paint. Man-sized demonic statues stand near the base of the stairs. Yeah. Give me a perception check.
First roll in a month.
Don't see anything particularly interesting about the suits aside from what I described.
What can I bardic inspiration that and ask him to give another go? DM.
Sure.
So Chris approaches Aldrich and kind of gives him a tap and says, "What do you see, Boy Scout? Look closer." And go ahead and roll a one. It's a 1d8 to add to your 12 that you can roll.
Since you're helping him look, go ahead and roll with advantage so you do a little bit better. What'd you get? You got 8?
I mean, don't eat it.
Okay, yeah. You notice there's a magic rune on these inside these pieces of armor. One that's set to go off. Basically, any creature that touches the suits or passes between them is gonna need to pass a save, or they're gonna be restrained and take cold damage. Basically, be frozen in place. They're the green. The green. Wait. No, those are bushes. Hang on. Flanking the main entrance. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna not worry about that because I missed that. So yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah, easily. I mean, you can save against it, but yeah. Yeah.
Stream link for the fans.
Yeah, these demonic statues, they appear to be just statues.
They appear to be just statues. Okay.
I said what
Excellent.
I said.
Okay. Let's move more quickly through things like this than we did in the last campaign. So somebody just make a decision. I don't want it to always be me or Freddy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
What are we doing?
Chris is just
Then
gonna
yeah, go
take a
on.
seat right here. Let you guys figure it out.
Dean, you were in
Understood.
such a rush to get in here, and now that we're in here, you're awful quiet. What do you want to do?
Well, it's nice and warm.
I'm just warming up right now, but as everyone is deliberating, and Dean's gonna slowly start to climb these stairs.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're good.
Tokens.
Yeah, hang on.
Pew, pew, pew,
Oh, you guys
pew.
got that. Okay, you're on it.
I'm gonna go right at the top of the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
following Dean. I'm assuming Dean's going right.
Yeah. Am I right or you're right? Stage right?
Whatever you want, baby girl. I'm following you.
Okay. I'm kind of confused of what I'm looking at. This is like the plot.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
seeing like yeah, you're
I
seeing
see.
the rug below, right? So these stairs go up to just like an awning.
And keep in mind, what
Okay.
we would see right now is this landing area, this like U-shaped railing all the way around the lower atrium. And I'm assuming that all of these rooms' doors are closed. So we would just see like a hallway
Mm-hmm.
of doors closed to each
Yeah,
room.
yeah. I mean, like this is a lodge, right? So like theoretically, like there are a bunch of private rooms on the upper floor where like hunters might stay, right? Like lodge in D&D sense is like almost like an inn, you know, like in a way, right?
Okay. So are we going to? I'm following Dean at this point because he was the first up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the right then.
Okay.
So what am I seeing now?
Just a
Chris is
hallway
going
of
up there.
closed doors.
Yeah, it's just closed doors. Hallway closed doors.
I'm just gonna
If
put
you wanted to, go
Dean's
ahead.
just gonna kind of lean up sort of against the door to room 10,
10?
just to kind of hear.
Okay. Back. You don't hear anything going on in that room. I'll just give it a go. Like, there's nothing stirring there.
Okay.
At seeing you like stop and put your ear up to the door, I would ask like, do you hear anything?
I don't hear anything. If you guys want, I can turn into like a bug or something and go crawl in there and see what's going on, or we can continue down the hallway.
Aldrich would kind of like look around and try and see if. Pause. What time of day is this? Do we have a lot of sunlight cover outside?
Yeah, you left mid-morning, remember? So
Okay.
we didn't go, it doesn't take long.
So are we detecting any like ambient signs of life in this building, or is it like dead quiet?
Yeah, like there. Yes, but you've only been in like areas that aren't really being used heavily, right?
Okay. So
There are definitely like people here and stuff. Like,
I would kind of like huddle the group up and say, we knew about the enchanted armor at the front door. We know there are people in this building. I think it wise if we do as stealthy of reconnaissance as possible. So I think it would be smart of us to keep Chris with, or who took the invisibility ring? Zatoon?
The new guy.
Okay.
Oh,
So I think it makes
cool.
sense for Zatoon and Dian to scout out the upper floor, and the rest of us try and like be inconspicuous down on the main floor, so that if anyone were to come up here and find us, they wouldn't find an entire band of partying or an entire party of adventurers who just killed Xanathar going through every room in the upper floor of this lodge. What do you guys think?
So do you guys want to wait downstairs as well, and then we can like Z can take Satoon can take the left side and I can take the right side.
Yep.
a reminder, since it was like 2 weeks ago or more when we decided this, like y'all kind of elected to wear purple and like act like you belonged there, kind of thing. So that's the vibe you're going for,
Okay.
unless you're
Oh,
trying to change that.
Okay. So
got it.
I guess we don't really necessarily need to sneak around.
All right, guys, let's just
Could send some people to sneak around, but like that's it's like that's kind of the idea.
I'm gonna take Chris and we're gonna go find the innkeeper because I think it makes sense to let Chris do what he does best, which is talk someone's ear off. You guys scout us out and let us know what you find.
I'm happy to use my ring and creep into some rooms just to see what's happening.
Okay. So we'll do a split scene here. Chris and I are going
Yeah.
downstairs. We'll let you guys scout out the upper floor, and then we'll link back up in the main area.
Since we're already here, we'll go upper floor first, and then we'll go to the lower floor, folks.
I'm just gonna turn to get to the good old spider.
Oh, thank God I'm not there.
All right, be a little spider. I'm gonna crawl towards door 21 and see if I can go underneath it and kind of peer inside.
Easy enough. 3 open windows let in light and air. The room's walls are adorned with stuffed animal heads, including a large 14-point stag, a mountain goat, a bear, 2 winter wolves, and what can only be an Ankeg's head. 2 tattered banners hang from the ceiling, and 2 leather chairs and a handful of braziers complete this comfortable parlor. This is kind of like the hunter's bragging room.
Gotcha. So, but I'm not seeing anybody in here though.
Correct. There's nobody in there.
Okay. I'm gonna exit the way I came in, and then I'm gonna crawl into door 10.
Okay. Door 10 is just a guest chamber. So this room is dark and cold. Furnishings include a bed covered with blankets and furs, a small desk, and an unlit oil lamp atop it, a washstand, a chamber pot, and a brazier of coals. The window is shuttered.
Gotcha. There's two 10s.
Yeah, that's another different guest room.
Gotcha. Same description though, generally.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
All right, I'm gonna do one last little crawl into door 18.
Yeah. The shutters are open here, allowing light to shine in. 4 unmade beds line the south wall, and other furnishings, including a table with 4 chairs and a wine rack containing multiple bottles, most of them uncorked and empty. Hang on. There is a man in the corner resting resting on one of the beds. He's sleeping in his armor, and he's keeping his weapons stowed under his bed within easy reach.
Okay. At this, I'm gonna crawl back out, and I'm gonna jump on Zatoon's shoulder. At this point, I'm gonna crawl up his leg and kind of jump on it, and then I'm just gonna address the like Blizzak, Sylvar, and Zatoon and say basically everything that I've seen. That looks like there's 4 people that have been in this room, but there's one currently in there right now. Do not flick me off, Zatoon. I'm still a person. I'm a spider, but I'm also a person. Yeah, just gonna let you guys know that.
Cool. We're gonna go to the lower floor, and we're gonna check in with our friends there. What are you guys up to? I'm gonna leave the other tokens here just in case, but you guys do what you want.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna look
Chris is just walking around with all fingers out like this, and he's just saying, like he's just busting down doors. So like he's just gonna bust down door
11?
number 11
Cool.
and say, "Hello, brothers. Hail Tiamut." To whoever's in the room.
Oh my god.
for. Aldrich is gonna hear
Oh.
that and immediately be like, "He's mispronouncing it still," and like
Tiamut.
run after him and like grab his cloak and try and pull him back.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, this room is warm and comfortable with a large fireplace, stuffed leather chairs, and a table set with smoked sausages and candles. A tapestry displays a magnificent white stag above a valley, with a pair of green dragons soaring overhead, and deer, boars, and hedgehogs hiding among the leaves and trees below. The walls each have a trophy or two, including 2 fine mountain goat heads, an elk's head with a 10-point rack, a giant, nice rack. Sorry,
God, almost.
a giant eagle's head and talons, a metallic bull's head, a griffin's head and 4 claws, and a head of a white furred boar with tusks as long as daggers. The room seems otherwise deserted.
Damn. I immediately see the fire and I just start. I get as close as possible to it. And as I'm at, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
As I'm like defrosting by the fire, I'm inspecting closer the trophies around. Do I see anything on this side of the room as I'm defrosting? South side.
Let's see where.
While you're scanning the
I mean,
room,
these are.
Aldrich is
Yeah.
gonna walk up on your left shoulder and say, "I already told you it's Tiamat, not Tiamut."
Tiamat. Matt. Okay.
And as you make a mental note and form the word in your mouth and keep repeating it to get the proper shape, I'm gonna like suck
Tiamat.
my teeth and shake my head and walk over to one of these bookcases and try and see if we can figure out anything.
You notice that the metallic bull is a gorgon head, which is pretty notable. But I mean, the trophies are real. Like, looks like this was a pretty prolific hunting / adventure lodge at some point.
Okay.
Where we go now? What we doing?
I'm thawed out. Let's adventure forward, brother,
Yeah.
to the north.
I'm gonna walk back under the atrium. I'm
Mhm.
gonna try and find a kitchen because I know that's typically where at least people are there to talk to. So I'm gonna
Sure.
kind of like rifle through rooms until I eventually reach room 7.
Yeah, are we coming from that hallway? Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming in from.
Yeah, so you see 2 guest halls. They're similar. All right, so let's talk about the kitchen. The spacious kitchen is a hive of activity. A large stove against one wall contains a roaring fire with a bubbling stew pot and shanks of venison suspending above it. Strings of onions and herbs crisscross the ceiling like webs above cluttered tables. Preparing meals are 4 humans, 2 men and 2 women, all of which are in arm's reach of boiling water, cleavers, and knives. And their stares make it quite clear that they don't like company. So they turn to look at you, and they're like, "We weren't expecting guests today."
Yeah.
Chris says,
Aldrich would just, because Aldrich is the first one through the door, and so they're staring at me, and I'd kind of like hold my hands up, like very clearly, like I come in peace. Hit him with a well met. Let him know my companions and I seek not a free meal. We're looking to get out of the snow, and we're looking for. And I would like sort of like instantly blank on the name, and then like in a moment of panic look back at Chris and like be like, hot potato, you take it.
and then Chris says, "Hail Tiamat," and he kind of just winks at Aldrich.
Give me a performance check with advantage on that.
Oh,
I'm just gonna roll 2 performances. All
That's
right.
fine.
Well, that one is a 23, but I'll just do the other one just in case. All right. 1823.
Okay. Well, one of them's like, well, if you're a surprise visitor, suggest you go see the boss. She's upstairs.
When they say upstairs, the color is gonna drain out of Aldrich's face, and I'm going to like heel turn and like arm bar Chris. So my entire arm is crossing his torso, and I'm just like hurrying him back into the atrium up the stairs because like I am very nervous that somebody's going to do something without our resident charismatic machine and get ourselves into some hot water. So we are hurrying our way back out.
Well,
Okay.
she pointed to the staircase that's actually in the north side of this room.
Oh, on the north side of this.
Got it.
North side or south? North side. Okay.
So we are going upstairs here.
Yep.
Okay.
And good news for you
Chris-
is. Sorry, go ahead.
Chris gives like another nod. Hail Tiamat.
The powers that be are just like, stop pushing your luck, you idiot. Or you just hear that in like the back of your head, something like that. Anyway, you appear at the top of the staircase, and we'll take it back to our friends upstairs.
so I'm still on Zatun's shoulder right now. Oh, you're muted.
I'm going to say that if this guy is asleep, we don't need to bother him. We can always come back to this room if need be. So I'm going to suggest that we keep checking the following rooms.
I'll follow your lead.
I'm going to go over to room 16 and
Hold.
gently knock on the door and then walk in.
Wait, which room? Sorry, 16?
Yeah.
And as you're doing that, Chris and Aldrich are flagging you guys from trying to warn you, like, hey, whoever. Well, all Chris is saying at this point is "Hail Tiamat."
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna.
Aldrich is like running up, like, wait.
But the knock
Okay.
already happened.
Hang on 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. A roaring fireplace churns out heat and light at the end of one of the spacious 30-foot high chamber, the ceiling of which is buttressed by 10 wooden pillars as carved by dragons. 5 large tapestries hang on the walls, 2 on the west wall flanking the fireplace, or flanking the bookshelf. And 2 on the east, or 2 on the south wall hanging side by side, and particularly a grand one dominating the south wall next to the fireplace.
Okay, can I take a closer look at those?
Yeah, I mean they're just really nice tapestries.
Okay.
Like this is sort of like a dining room area. This seems to be well kept.
Aldrich would just exclaim, Thank God there's nobody in here.
Yeah, forgive me. I just flipped 16 and 20 because I implied that 20 was where she was because that's where my headcanon was where she was. So 16 is now what 20 was, and 20 is now what 16 was. So just
16 is the grand hall. With the
yeah.
tap.
16 is 16. Yeah.
So I'm in room 20 right now.
No, you're in room 16, but like that's
Okay.
never mind. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I
you're
believe
fine.
you.
It's just it's not architecturally. It's not going to architecturally work. Y'all just have to go with me
Yeah.
here.
Gotcha.
One other thing. Is this a door over here?
I love you.
What
Or
that's
is it just
about? Hang on.
miscolored?
I don't know what that's supposed to be. So
Okay. I'm not going to worry about it.
yeah, we're not gonna worry about it. I
Well, I'm just
moved
going to
it
head back
anyway.
out the door and look at everyone and just be like, no one's there. What'd y'all find out in the kitchen? Or wherever you went downstairs?
Chris is like, me? And we learned that as long as we say Hail Tiamat, people respond very well to that phrase. So also I think something about some lady here that is a boss that's supposed to be in one of these rooms, and by my count we have 4 more rooms left to check. So let's go
And
find her.
at that, you're gonna hear a very tiny "Hail Tiamat" with two
Okay.
little spider legs, sort of
Like
waving.
the
Oh no.
yeah,
No.
little-
Chris is
Hallelujah,
gonna.
crab.
Chris did not see
Yeah.
the transformation happen, so he sees that.
Oh
And
no.
he takes one of his daggers and he chucks it like he's
At two.
chucks it at Zatoon, which this is great for Chris. Chucks it at Zatoon, and it maybe just like barely misses him and the spider.
Yeah, I'm going to do the Matrix, like, out of the way.
Right. I'm just gonna wave my spider legs in the air. Just be like, what the heck, man?
And is that Dean? That's you again. You need to warn us. Remember? And I go grab my dagger and I say, all right, let's go find this boss. We've got 4 more rooms left. Who wants to do the honors?
I think I know where she is. I'm going to point back where we came from, because as we passed by room 20, I noticed that the doors leading into room 20 were quite a bit bigger than every other door that we've looked at, and appear to potentially be ornate, depending on what the narrator wants to do. But
yeah,
the
they're
doors
good
on the
doors.
west wall are significant, and so I'm going to lead the party back this way. Kind of like point down the stairs and say, the kitchen and the chefs are down there, and they didn't look too pleased to see 2 of us. I have a hard time believing that they'd be ready to see 6 of us. So I think it in our best interest to find the keeper of the lodge and figure out what our next step is. And I have reason to believe that they are through this door.
I'm gonna turn back into a human. And like kind of very elegantly off of his shoulder.
And what was the name of the? Does anyone remember the name of
Talus.
the talus?
Talus.
Talise.
Tiamat.
I've been wrong about pronunciations in the past, so maybe don't trust me with my pronunciations. But
Yeah, you were
Tiamat.
told that the intel is that Talus was the wearer of the white dragon mask in charge of this lodge. Remember, you did see someone else wearing
yes,
a white dragon mask recently as well. So
that's right, we did. But
Do
Talus thinks they're the new rightful owner after the
do
worm
we
speaker
do we have
died.
reason to believe that Talus would be wearing the mask right now, or is that a like hidden identity that Talus would be trying to protect?
give me like an insight check.
Okay. Another 12.
The the identity of the worm speaker is less important than their title.
Okay.
Right. So if you were to meet someone, calling them by their first name is probably improper for a cultist to do. Is the point, right?
Okay. So we should address this person as worm speaker.
Yeah. So someone wearing the mask, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
If they're wearing the mask, okay.
I think at this point, Zatoon would offer to be the first one through the door as a matter of like not sacrifice, but let me prove to you guys, I'll go in and be the first one on the front line and scope it out if we think something's through here.
This is where, and like I'm not a rogue, and so I'm not used to working with an invisible person.
Right.
But
I was thinking the same.
Hold on. I think that
Oh,
Zatoon should go in invisible in front of
Correct.
us and position himself in the event that shit goes haywire.
Yes, I would agree. I think we lead. So actually, Chris will even say this in a Chris way, like, okay, Green Man, this is how these types of things normally work. Okay, you see this guy, and I points at Aldrich, like, this is our muscle, right? He's the one that likes to bust the door down. You see that kid over there? He'll usually during the dialogue he'll say like some cute cheesy little thing, and we'll all say ah. And you see that shit brick house over there, and I look at Blizak like he's just gonna not say a fucking word and intimidate the hell out of the guy. And you see this magician over here, he's gonna psychoanalyze the conversations that me
Bixby says, "You guys realize how sketchy you are just standing here in the hallway?"
while I have a conversation with the person we need to talk to. So green guy, go ahead and become invisible, and if you want that to be your way to contribute to this thing, that's fine by me. But let us do our thing, and you're welcome to watch.
And I'm just gonna do a really sarcastic bow to you, just like whatever you say.
With whatever was all just said, because it sounds like you guys took about 3 minutes to arrive where I said we should be. Aldrich is like, let's just say that I glazed over the whole time Chris was lecturing you or doing whatever he was doing, and then
That was exactly it.
and then state the value you bring to our company is in being unseen. And I think that it's best to play to our strengths. And then I'm gonna reach for the door and kind of like look at you and wait until you go invisible before I open it. After all, why shouldn't I have it?
You know what? Okay. I'm also gonna slip my ring on too.
Your ring is not a ring of invisibility.
What
It's
does it
not.
do?
They are not able to detect if I'm being deceptive.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Looking at you both put your rings on, I'm just gonna feel left out and just take a ring off and just put it back on again.
What looks to be a well-appointed chamber is filled with furniture and can serve as a place to eat or discuss important matters. 3 men in the room wear scale mail and carry swords. A woman wears robes over white scale mail, and she holds a wand set with a blue gemstone. She says, "Welcome. I consider you to be my guests. Perhaps we can do business." And you see, I'll put him in if we need to, but you see the woman that you saw in the vault, or in Xanathar's base 2 days prior.
Exactly her.
Based on what you can tell, it's her.
So
Okay.
the woman that we see that we believe to be running the lodge, is she the one wearing the white scale mail, or is it the one wearing the white dragon mask?
She's wearing white scale mail. She's not currently wearing a white dragon mask, but she appears to be. She's claimed authority over the room, right?
So they are one. I'm asking, are they two separate women, or are they one and the same?
Wait, no, she's wearing the mask. Yeah, she's wearing the mask. That's the same person. It's her. That's her.
It is. She's wearing the mask.
Yeah, she's wearing the mask. Yeah.
All
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So none of us saw this person. The only people that saw her were Dean and Chris. And so I'm going to see the mask and not immediately come to the conclusion that it's the person that we saw the other night. And so I'm
Yeah,
gonna walk
that's
in
fair.
and just be like, "Greetings, Lady of the Lodge. Yeah, I think we would like to enter into a business arrangement with you. I bring my compatriots with me, um, seeking shelter in the cold, and
And she interrupts you before you overtalk. And she says, "It's about time. It's about time they sent someone to look after the trader we have downstairs. I assume that's why you're here."
uh, Aldrich would be a little slow on the uptake and kind of like narrow his eyes and not really be 100% sure what she's talking about, and like
I sent
slowly
for
nod
you.
his head.
I sent for you weeks ago. Surely, uh,
Right,
surely
right.
that's why you're here.
Weeks ago,
Right.
exactly. And like the team would recognize that I am not good at this.
Yeah. And Chris steps over very calmly and the calmest that he can, and he approaches her and attempts to like get down on one knee, grab her hand, and say, "Oh, great worm speaker, we are we are here to serve you." And as I'm doing this, I'm like feeling the texture of her hand and just like studying her a little bit to see if there's any like anything
Yeah,
that
she
I
finds that
recognize.
real weird, and she's kind of weirded out by that. So she's like, yeah, she's like, she kind of like shoos you off. Like, have a seat.
Okay.
Okay, we go and we
So
sit.
yeah. So yeah,
Uh,
let's sit or whatever. Yeah. So tell us of remind us again, Worm Speaker, of why it is you called us today.
um, I guess they do compartmentalize these days. The former warden of this lodge was caught harboring a an enemy of the cult and has been removed from her position. And I was sent in uh, to take care of things and keep operations going. Um, I assume that you would have been briefed on that, but I know preparations are underway, so that's who did we just lose? Uh,
John Evan.
John.
Can I have it? He's here. Duck is. Um,
Yep.
yeah. I assume you would have been briefed, but we need someone to question her and take her back to uh, uh take her to wherever it is they want to hold her from here.
You're referring to Talus.
I am.
Yes, we have been briefed, our lord. And then I'll say, "Hail Tiamat," and I'll do like a little wink at Aldrich again.
Aldrich is
She's
going
sort
to
of
see
like
that you are doing the hand sign wrong and just like immediately go very tense in the chair.
she sort of like snorts when you do that, and she's just like, Please, we don't need these kinds of formalities here. Would you should definitely not do that again." And she like sort of looks at you like very intensely in the eyes, like, "Please stop." Um, yeah.
Whatever you say, Lord Worm Speaker. We are
Um,
yours.
Aldrich is going to stand
and
up and push the chair back and just be like, "Get me the fuck out of here."
and she looks to Sven, or she looks over to one of the guards. She's like, "Sven, give them the map."
Yeah, Aldrich's
And
going to reach over with a gauntleted glove and just grab the map.
yeah, she's like, this is a this should show you uh, where Talus was caught meeting with the enemy of the dragon. You might use that to track that enemy down, should you decide that that's an important thing for you to do.
If our Lord wills it. And then I'm going to walk out of the room.
Yeah. Okay. Who else? What are we doing? We leaving? Everyone else, or what's up?
I'm just gonna like kind of nervously look around and be like, "Hail Tiamat," and leave.
No, I gotta do.
You
There's
can walk
something
out.
else.
She doesn't react to when you do it. What'd you say, Chris?
No, keep going. I can't
go
just
ahead.
leave the room. I gotta do something. I just don't
Yeah.
know what it is yet.
All right.
Anyone else doing anything?
We don't know that there's anything weird going on.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
nod.
like you're the only one who recognizes that she's the
Yeah,
same person
yeah.
that you interacted with before.
Okay, so everyone else has left the. Actually, Zatoon, it'd be kind of cool if like you stayed in the room for whatever. Like
Oh
you're
hell
still
yes,
invisible.
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have to leave
yeah.
before somebody closes the door on me, so I can stay with you.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Give me an insight check. Yeah, insight check.
So like,
Where's
hold
Zatoon?
on, RP this out really quick. So like, the rest of us file out of the room. Is Zatoon the one rolling the insight check?
You can both roll.
Because like, I think it's cool narratively that like Zatoon is like fifth in line leaving the room and then stops and
Yes.
turns
Yeah.
and sees that
Right.
Chris is like lingering and decides
Yeah.
to hang
Mhm.
Yeah.
back.
That's kind of what
Yep.
I was thinking. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, inside
So
it
I'm
up, boys.
doing. Okay.
Okay. What about you, Chris?
Chris.
Oh no. I'm actually pulling up. Hold on. Let me just 1 second here.
Now's not the time
I
to
have
go
like
to
I have like little scripts for these types of things that I
going
like
to
already take time off.
drowhub.com.
I'm not going to
No.
immediately react to the insight check. This is just for information for what you may or may
Okay.
not know.
I'll look at the worm speaker and I'm like, worm speaker.
Wait, I need you to roll though.
Oh, sorry. One more time. What am I rolling? Insight.
Insight.
Insight. Sorry about that. Insight. Okay. 13.
Okay. All right. What were you gonna say?
Okay. I'm still kind of in character, and I say like, everyone's out of the room, and I look at them and I say, "Worm speaker, something about you is familiar. I feel like we may have met in this lifetime, or maybe a previous one."
So okay, your observations of this woman is that she gets defensive, but not in your direction, but rather in the direction of the men surrounding her. And she says, "I'm sure should that be true, or I'm sure were that be true, that I wouldn't have a say about it
Okay.
right now."
Okay. And Chris says, kind of grabs his necklace, and he says, "I understand." And I turn around and I walk out the door. But before I do, I kind of keep it open for a while for Zatoon. And I guess the last,
Let him through.
let him through.
Notably,
And
you don't know he's there either.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I don't.
But
True,
Zatoon's,
yeah.
Zatoon's smart enough to get out before, like you know,
Right.
he's
But I
he's a
think
crafty guy.
I
Yeah.
think narratively it's cool if Zatoon has that in his back pocket to bring up later as like a,
That's
hey,
fair. Yeah, yeah.
I saw XYZ.
Yeah, he observed it.
So Chris
Yeah.
leaves thinking that he's the last one out of the party, out of the room.
Yeah.
We got to play at the
Okay.
table, guys. We can't be metagaming.
That's right. That's right. So I'll open. I'll say, "Thank you, Worm Speaker. As for Talus, we are done with only searching. We are coming wherever you are." Which is kind of that's kind of the planting the seed. And I'll walk out of the room.
Cool. So you noticed. I think it's easy enough for y'all to imply like they're being held in the cellar, which is back below the kitchen, right? Like the downstairs there. So we can if you want to head that way, that's cool. If not, like heavily implied, if you took one of the guest rooms or a few of the guest rooms, like that would be totally allowed as well, right?
Okay.
Whatever makes sense. What do we want to do?
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably like to put our things down in one of the rooms.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. would you like to do that in the upper floor? So there's these two rooms, these two number 10s, or there's the two number 10s in the lower floor. Which do we prefer?
Aldrich would prefer a room on the lower floor because it's an easier escape.
Well,
Yep.
you
Yeah.
saw those before, right? So you know they're there.
Mhm.
So I would make my way down through the kitchen again, and like we're passing through the kitchen very quickly to not piss off the chefs.
Mhm.
And I would duck into the first room on our right, and
Okay.
I'm assuming Chris is in there last and arrives. I'm
Yeah.
imagining in my mind's eye that Zatoon pops up very Hermione-esque with like the time twister just like appears out of nowhere. And Chris, who thought he was the last one in the room, then Zatoon is just there. And probably doesn't say or think anything, but
No.
we're now all in this room, and so I would kind of like shut the door behind us. I would take off the like winter gear and the cloak and just be wearing my plate mail, because we're indoors, and be like, so what are we supposed to do here? Are we supposed to torture an innocent person, like somebody who's very likely on the side of good? Like what do you guys suggest we do? We were sent here to deal with someone who is, in any other scenario, on our side of this conflict.
Mhm. Um, I have.
I'm not sure she said that, but we'll see who that
Well,
person
that would be
is.
my assumption, because like the Cult of the Dragon's bad guys,
Uh-huh.
and like Aldrich's very good and evil.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, and you don't know that the person upstairs. Yeah, you don't know who that is.
No.
So
No.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Chris kind of interrupts and says, "I have reason to believe that the person we just spoke to has good intentions. Let's slow play this out. I'm with you, Boy Scout. Let's not shed blood today.
Good
But
intention. What do you good intentions? She was flanked by soldiers of the Cult of the Dragon. What do you mean good intentions? She was wearing a suit of white scale mail.
Looks
hmm,
Sounds
seems
brother,
like a
sounds pretty evil.
I okay. So then Chris is gonna say, um, gosh, it's such a beautiful way to say what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna totally butcher it. It's something to the liking of, um, not all is evil is what meets the eye, friend. At times, you're tasked to do something that you disagree with, and executing that task doesn't make you any less of a good person. And I'm like, I am.
Yeah,
This is a callback
yeah.
to way long ago, and I'm kind of alluding to that. And I guess the whole theme of it is like, trust me, friend. Uh, that person is not of bad heart. In the same way of a hero that I knew that was asked to do something difficult, that is not of bad heart.
Yeah, Aldrich is
You have to trust me.
gonna kind of like prickle a little bit and take a deep breath into his lungs and not really let it out, because that story, while there have been allusions to it, is not something that's been shared with the broader group.
yeah. This is
And,
gonna go like right over Dean's head, and Dean's just gonna be looking around at both of you, and be like, "What are you guys talking about?"
Aldrich is going to clock that and kind of like look at Dean and say, "I'll explain later." But look
Okay.
back at Chris and just kind of like give him the "if you say so" face.
I could say like Chris for humor, it could be like, "Mommy and Daddy are having a talk, okay?" No, let's not do that. Okay, so are we in agreement? Let's slow play this. I believe that person upstairs is of good heart. Um,
We can't give
let
anyone a reason to believe that we're not here to do what they think we were sent here to do. And as I say that,
exactly.
I'm going to pick up the great sword off the ground and sheath it on my back and be like, we have to keep up appearances.
Yep. I'm gonna.
Offer to torture the prisoner to learn more from them. No one else wants to do it.
Whoa.
Okay.
God.
I think many of us would uncomfortably laugh.
That's
They're already getting tortured anyway.
yeah. This
I'm just
guy.
gonna really appreciate that humor.
Yeah. By the way, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a +10 for everyone temporary heals. That's part of my I'll give as part of that speech is +10 temporary health to everyone. So
Okay.
bolstering performances.
All right. Let's head to the cellar, I guess. And then I
Yeah.
would look at Blizak and I would look at Volan and just be like, are we good doing this? Do we want to send everyone, or do we want to dispatch just a small group?
What's that? Just a
Let's
All right.
go.
Tuck cellar.
Okay.
The cellar is damp and smells like apples and vinegars. Bags of apples and sacks of potatoes line one wall. 3 prisoners are chained along the wall: a dwarf with a chopped and singed beard, and 2 humans, a man and a woman. Uh, the chains are secured to iron rings, keeping them just out of reach of the food.
Frank, you will need to play Master Volan for the remainder of the evening.
Okay.
Do we have the cellar on the map?
There's no room for it, I don't
Okay.
believe. So,
Okay.
well, maybe. Hang on just a second.
Was it on the upper floor?
No, we're going into the basement of the lodge.
Yeah, we're in the basement.
I thought it was on the map though for the upper floor.
Was it?
Maybe because I thought that
Oh,
was
maybe
weird.
it's upper and lower. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's over here
Oh,
in the corner.
Good
The
call.
nice.
basement.
uh-huh.
It's like yeah. You know, if you're
Tell
looking
the
at the
why.
book itself, it's probably all in there and it makes sense, you know, like on one page kind of thing, but we're
Okay,
in a
so one more
digital
time,
age.
we see a dwarf that's chopped.
Yeah, yeah.
Chopped dwarf.
Yeah, we see a dwarf with a chopped and singed beard, 2 humans, a man and a woman. The woman is wounded.
Where would they be, like in these aisles or
Yeah,
like?
they're just chained against like we'll call them in the back of the room, so, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I would make my way over and kind of like inspect them and get a vibe check on how they're doing.
Who was the last one to head down into the cellar?
Dean or Volan were in the back, probably for
Okay.
the purposes of role playing. Probably
Yeah,
Dean.
Dean. As you head in, one of the like cooks in the kitchen is just like, don't let the uh don't let the traitor sway you. She'll say anything she can to earn your trust at this point.
I'll nod at the cook and then continue down.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna check in on the dwarf first, and ask the dwarf, why are you detained? Why are they holding you captive here?
Um. Uh. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm one of you. Uh. But I've been detained here ever since. And he looks over at the woman on the other side of the room. We're gonna say that these rows of bottles aren't here. Ever since she was in charge, and they won't let me go.
I'd like
And he kind of glares at her.
I would like to hold on, boys. You're about to see some cool ass shit.
Um,
I would like to place a zone of truth.
I
oh,
almost picked that spell up. I almost picked that spell up.
zone of
Good idea.
truth.
Zone of Truth. You create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot
Beautiful.
radius sphere centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there makes a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether a creature succeeds or fails on this save. So even if they do successfully lie, we
Nice.
know if it's a lie. An affected creature is
Nice.
aware of the spell and can avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature can be evasive, yet must be truthful. So I'm going to burn my very first second level spell slot. So like thematically, you guys see Aldrich standing like between the lady and this dwarf. And my gauntlet kind of like glows, and you see me like channel the light, and then this like orb, this like it's almost like light distortion envelops these two. And then I would turn and kind of like brief you as to what we just did, and say, they're being held captive. They have no way to escape. We can ask them as many questions as we want during the duration of the spell.
When she realizes what you just did, she suddenly has like a wicked smile on her face, and she starts like absolutely cackling. And she's like, "I'll tell you whatever you want to know, just not while this bastard's here with me."
I'm gonna detect good and evil on the dwarf.
He's evil. Yeah, he's an evil dude. Well, no, that gives you like phase and stuff. Like, yeah, he's a dwarf, but he's not a good guy. Like, he admitted he's part of the cult. Like, he definitely not a good dude.
Okay, I'm gonna kill him.
Okay.
So as soon as she says that, and I know the dwarf is evil, I'm gonna draw my greatsword. I'm gonna execute him.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh,
Just like
Was
that.
that stunned?
It's like
Dean is
order of events is she cackles, says that, and I draw my greatsword, and like as I'm drawing it, I turn and just behead the dwarf.
Dean's literally going to say, "Oh my god."
Chris kind of whispers, "Oh, hail Tiamat, I guess."
With blood on
Yeah,
the blade and having sprayed on me, but you guys can see it spray on me and then just like drip off like nonstick because of the enchantment on my armor.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna justify it by being like, he probably did something somewhere to justify
Yeah.
his evil alignment. So like this was
Give
not
me
just
like
a mercy kill.
give me like a performance check with advantage on that.
Okay. Highest performance check is a 9.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm not
Sheila's
very
gonna be really
convincing.
screwed. Yeah, I mean, like you killed him. You definitely killed him. She's like, oh, well, I guess sometimes actions speak louder than words. Uh, what an opportunity this is. And she sort of like tries to sit up, and she's a little bit injured, so she's like struggling with that. Um, uh, I'm sure you've come down to interrogate me.
Aldrich is going to spin and like bring the point of the blade right under her chin and like lift her head up to look at us as we speak to her. The rest of the party is not getting. I know this is seeming unhinged. The rest of the party is not getting the sense that like I'm behaving out of character. Like these are people that we know to be evil. We were sent here for a reason. I will do whatever it takes to not have our cover blown. And so, while intense, I am not acting in a way that should make you go, "What the fuck is going on?"
She's like, whoa, I'm on your side here.
Are you?
Better speak up.
You were sent from the cults, right?
And I think Aldrich. That's the first like time
You're in
where
a zone of truth.
Aldrich would like smirk and say,
Oh,
"No,"
Uh,
because we're in a zone of truth. I can't lie.
yeah, you can't lie. And she's like, "Are you one of hers then?"
Who is she?
The one upstairs.
I can't say whether we're one of hers, but I can tell you that we're not one of Tiamat's. And I would like push the blade just like a millimeter closer so that it's putting just enough pressure on the skin that she knows that if I just decided to like push forward, her head would lop off. Because I want information, and I would
Yeah.
love for our talkative party member to step in and start questioning this person while I am intimidating the fuck
Oh
out
no.
of her.
You can roll an intimidation check. Man,
I
she was
will.
so excited to tell you everything she knew, but now that she knows you're not a cult member, she might not anymore.
I'm not very intimidating.
Generally, sort of, yeah. She's like, you can't kill me. Like, you need me.
I'll intimidate her.
There we go.
in disadvantage
look
at this
her.
point. Like she does, she has the leverage
Oh.
right now, so you can do your best.
Okay. What do I do?
Wait, can I get
Yeah,
a bardic
shit.
inspiration on the intimidation? I've got her dead to rights.
I
God damn
should
it.
have. I should have got.
I rolled a 9.
What I'm doing
Okay.
right now is very intimidating.
Yeah.
It depends on who you're looking at. She's a freaking psychopath, so
All
like I
right.
don't know what you
Okay.
mean.
All right. I yield. Okay. So I'm gonna drop the sword and kind of drop the act and be like, all
Yeah,
right.
I'm not telling you shit.
Okay.
I would turn and look at the rest of the party, and because I'm in a zone of truth, this is why I don't talk very much, and like kind of like pout my way to the back of the party.
Can I? Okay.
And I would kick the head of the dwarf as I walk by, just be like,
like
fucking.
pouting.
I kick it, it like
Chris
spins and hits a wall.
Chris is going to slowly approach and say, "Sister, you see that I am in the zone of truth and that I cannot lie to you. Is that right? You see that?
I see that.
I come in my full self,
Pants.
telling you, yeah, in my real self. My fellow followers do not even know this. I do hail Tiamat. I am here on the same mission as you."
Aldrich would stop
And
dead in his tracks and like turn around,
and
like surprised
and I'm
Pikachu.
and I'm doing this. I'm behind my back. I'm kind of pointing at my ring because my ring allows me to be deceptive. Is
Okay.
that not right?
We'll allow it at this moment. Give me a persuasion
Okay.
check.
Actually, I'm plus 10. I think I'm.
Oh God.
Oh shit!
Wait.
Shit! Why did I say that?
It's a
Why did I say
12.
that?
All right. You know what?
Damn it.
She knows what a zone of truth does, and she hasn't seen the ring, so she's
Exactly.
like, fair enough. So explain him. Like, what's his deal then?
When they look at me, they're gonna see. I don't see that Chris is pointing at the ring, so I feel genuinely like
Yeah.
haberdashed. So I'm gonna look very stunned, and I'm gonna hit her with a.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
So I turn around and go.
Your charisma is good, right? Like it's.
This is awesome.
My charisma is a
Yeah.
+4.
Bolin is just like, come on, buddy, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah,
And he
yeah,
takes
yeah,
you
yeah.
up the stairs.
Yeah.
Put my invisibility ring on out of embarrassment. Just
They are.
All right.
They
So
are mere.
she speaks to you. She speaks to you in hushed
Yeah.
tones, Chris, and she's like,
Yeah.
listen, that bitch upstairs, she's the real traitor. All right, she set me up. I am Talus the Worm Speaker, the rightful warden of this lodge, and I've been deposed by an imposter. I know you were sent to deal with me, but you need to deal with her.
And how do you expect us to do that?
I don't really care. Just deal with her. It'll work out in the end once I have the mask again. Look, she's dealing with a famous contributor to Waterdeep. He's merely a half a mile away. She's been working with him for months, messing with our plans, and she took over the lodge. Like this is a great conspiracy.
She told us that you knew of an enemy of the cult that you were also bringing with her. Are you telling us now that
She's the one conspiring with him.
And who is this person? Tell
The
us their
Frost
name.
Giant.
Harshnag. Is that right?
Harshnag.
Harshnag. I'm not the best with my.
Nod. Harsh
I'm not
nod.
the best. I'm not the best on my pronunciations, and that is
Yeah.
actually a real thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a Chris thing.
Okay. What's in it for us if and when we release you?
You'll be heroes. Isn't that what you want? You want recognition, move up in the cult.
I do, sister. We are one of the same, but I fear that my mercenaries will not help me here unless we throw in something for them. So what's in it for my friends here who I think I can enroll to do the deed?
And she rolls her eyes and she's like, "We'll pay them out of the treasury. I mean, you know as well as I do that money rolls through here consistently."
Okay. I have one last question for you before we execute this plan.
Of course.
There were two men that were upstairs next to the usurping worm speaker. Are they also Tiamat followers, or are they with her?
They were with me. I believe she cast some sort of magic on them. But I'm sure that we could snap them out of it. Don't hurt them. They're loyal members.
Okay. How many other loyal members exist within this lodge?
I mean, people are always passing through. You know, this is just the through point to Cloudspire Castle, or at least it was before she took over.
Okay. I have everything we need. I turn to the party and oh, what do we do here, guys? Allow us to have a quick conversation. Do you mind just staying
She's
put?
like,
And I notice that she's just still chained up.
she's
So
like, we have to keep up illusions. Come get me when it's time.
Okay. Okay, prisoner. Down, girl. And I kind of walk back to the party.
And you look over at the other man who's on the other side of the corner. He is just a priest. Like, you know, he is just like a priest, like not in
Oh,
purple. And he's just like, I'm going to make myself as small as possible. Like, he's just like, nobody look at me. I just want to survive. I don't have a dog in this
Yeah.
fight. Like,
I'm gonna
that's
come
the
back
energy
down
he's
the
giving off.
stairs at hearing Chris shouting at the prisoner. Walk down here and see the priest and just kind of like look at him, like kind of like a wild dog, and just be like,
And he's just like, don't kill me.
Aldrich would look at Chris and kind of like motion to like get away from this prisoner and try and get information. Like, I'm basically trying to determine, did we get everything we need out of this person? Can I just kill this bitch now?
What a complicated situation. Yeah, she's clearly not on our side.
I mean, when I detected evil on both of them.
Mm-hmm.
For like what for the purposes of like your understanding of the cult of the dragon, there is like the head, and then there are 4 worm speakers, right? And she is the rightful holder of one of those titles.
Of the next, that's a big deal.
Well, theoretically, assuming well, she
She
told the
didn't
truth.
lie,
She's always
right?
telling the truth. She believes in
Yeah.
her heart of hearts she is the rightful holder of
Oh
one of
no.
those titles.
Does anyone else believe if she's the rightful holder of one of those titles?
You'll have to ask him. I don't know, dude.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm going to walk back over to her. If you guys are okay with it, because
Sure.
the zone of truth is still running.
Sorry,
And,
yeah.
and I'm going to ask a series of questions. The first one being, why do you believe that you're the rightful white dragon mask worm speaker?
Because because I am. But I don't know how to answer that question.
Who bestowed that burden upon you? Who gave you that title, that station?
I'm not sure I want to discuss that with you.
She has to, she can be evasive. She
Can't tell
can't
a
refuse
lie.
to answer.
She can't tell a lie. She can refuse to answer. That's not a lie to refuse to answer.
Okay. Who else believes that you're the white worm speaker?
Well, I imagine not many right now due to this deception.
What can you offer me?
That's for you to deal with.
What can you offer me if I choose not to kill you right now?
Actually, there's something in here for this. Hang on.
This is really an intense line of questioning with my nipples out on Discord, guys.
I know you. I'm just
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not trying to make anyone uncomfortable. It's
I'm
just very
so
hot
I
in
am
the loft.
so I'm so conflicted. What do we do here, guys? We can
Oh,
I
no.
want to fucking kill her.
yeah, but we can also
Uh.
enroll her as an ally to help us with the others.
I don't ally with evil people.
You don't. I know that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not even pretend.
yeah, it's a hard no.
I'll give you. I mean, like, what is it that you want to know?
Aldrich's gonna like start to not really come unglued, but like get frustrated because the entire reason we're here is not abundantly clear to me. And I don't know if it's clear to anybody else. What, Dean?
I'm just not clear.
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna be like, I don't even know what in Tyr's name we're doing here. All I know is you're evil. You've done atrocious things. The cult of the dragon should be dismantled from the very heart out. And I have a chance to kill somebody who, whether true or not, believes that they're the White Worm Speaker. And I'm having a really hard time figuring out why I shouldn't end your existence here and now and send you to your maker. And like I'm starting to like pace back and forth. And I'm not getting the vibe that anyone in my party really has a great explanation for why I shouldn't kill her. Especially because the person that my good friend Chris just told me to trust was very convincing as to us needing to kill this person.
Yeah. I just don't want to make a mistake that'll end up hurting us in the future.
Hey, it's D&D, baby.
Okay.
You roll the dice.
I'll tell you who the other worm speakers are.
Okay.
Oh.
Now I'm listening.
At the head is Severin the Red, Galvin the Blue, Neuronvane the Green, and Resmir the Black.
Zephyrin the red, Galvin the blue, Resmir the black.
Yeah, and Neuronvane the Green.
Okay. I'm gonna like walk back to the end of this like case of wine and kind of like seek the input of the group because I killed the dwarf because he was inconsequential. I
She
think
looks to Chris and she's just like, "We're still doing this, right? Like you're on my side."
I'm I'm gonna be like I'm giving off real big Sirius Black in the Shrieking Shack vibes right now. I'm like it's been 5 long years, and I'm
She
like
goes, "Control your underling."
and I like kind of like
Getting
spit
desperate.
back at her like underling, like making it very clear that is not the vibe in our group.
He hired you, didn't he?
I'm gonna look at Chris with like some righteous vengeance in my eyes, like looking for like all I need is a yes. I'll be in this
Okay.
bitch's grill.
Here's what Chris is gonna do. Before we do anything, like while this exchange is happening, DM, you gotta let me know if this is gonna happen or not.
Sure. Okay.
I'm gonna use the cantrip message,
Okay.
and the message allows me to talk to someone. I don't necessarily have to see them, but if I interacted with them, it can go through walls. And I'm gonna just send and the target and only the target hears a message and can reply with a whisper that only you can hear. So and they can respond with that. So I'm simply going to ask the worm speaker
Upstairs.
quiet, no guards, no nothing hearing. Do we really need to do this?
Be more explicit, please.
Do we really need to kill Talus?
Oh, you mean the person upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, like the one you spoke to?
Yeah.
Uh,
Is
she's
it
like,
truly in your interest? Is it truly in your best interest that we kill Talus? Our blade is with
yeah,
you, but we need to know the truth. The unfiltered truth.
and she's just like, I what would she say? She'd say that'll create a lot of scrutiny, but do what you feel you must.
We and then Chris just gives a nod to Aldrich. Says,
All right, so narratively, you guys are all like huddled around this side.
yeah,
You give Aldrich a nod. I draw the sheathed great blade, still wet with the blood from the dwarf, and I round the corner.
she's
And
freaking out because
and
she maybe even saying like, dude, why are you not like to Chris?
What?
and
What do you mean?
I
Oh
walk
yeah,
up
she's freaking out. She's starting to rave mad. She's just like, they're traitors too.
as
Like,
I
kill them
walk
all.
up. You just hear the sound of a greatsword plunge into a wooden shelf,
Yeah.
and you hear some wine bottles fall to the ground and shatter, and then you hear me pull the greatsword out of the wooden shelf and come back around the party uh, as I'm like wiping the blade clean, uh, and I put it back in my sword sheath and I say, I decided not to kill her. That sound was me burying the blade like right next to her head in the shelf.
Okay. All right.
Which I'm
Um.
assuming was enough to get her to stop raving mad.
Yeah, like she was, and then she like, then when you didn't kill her, she like starts like cackling again, like to herself. Like she's clearly like she's got a few screws loose at this point.
Yeah.
Um.
And this is because I could tell that Chris was conflicted with the kill, and he relayed the message that we needed to do whatever we felt was right. And while she will inevitably die at our hands, it won't be right now. And so I walk back to Chris and say, we got the information that we wanted out of her. We know who the other dragon or worm speakers are. I think we should go back and chat with whoever's upstairs.
Okay, let's do it.
But like that sequence of events, you guys were convinced that I just like chopped her shit up.
Oh yeah,
Even here, like seeing your faces when oh man, that was pretty cool.
yeah, that was scary. Very consequential. Wow. Chris goes like, wow, usually I'm the one for the theatrics. It was cute to see you do it once. Good job.
I laugh
Shall
at that
we
and leave.
shall we go upstairs and talk to our worm speaker?
Yeah. We can just fast forward to room 20, right, Frank?
Oh, if you want, yeah.
Okay. I'll let you lead, Aldrich, since you're the one that interrogated.
I didn't write any of the names down, and I know you did.
Severin the Red. Okay, so then Chris enters.
Wait, to be clear, like these people would know who they are, right? Like these are just the leaders of their organization.
Oh,
Right. So
would
like that's like you being like, yo, Pete Hegseth, Marco Rubio, like like that's like who they are, right? So yeah.
Okay.
Well, then what the fuck were we supposed to do with her down there? She said we were sent here to deal with her. And then we said, should we kill her? And she said, oh, only if you
All
think it. Like, huh?
Look, let's get back and paint a picture here. All right. So you showed up at this lodge, right? And like, this is like where the cult's operating. And instead of the person who you would think would be in charge of the lodge, like this woman who you found in the ruins a couple of days
maybe
ago,
good guy. Yeah.
and she claims that the person downstairs is a traitor who is like in league with someone who is like against the cult, Harshnod, right? You go downstairs in a zone of truth. This woman is like, no, that bitch upstairs is the one who set me up. She's in league with Harshnod,
Yeah.
right? So like so now we
She's the
have
good
someone
guy.
who's like in charge with like this, with the with assumed authority, and then this person downstairs with conflicting arguments, right? And it's for you to decide what's going on, right? Like
Okay.
that's the situation, right? So who's lying?
So
The person in
she's
the zone of truth, or the yeah. So
okay. So we go upstairs, and this is gonna be cool. So Chris is saying out loud, we interrogated interrogated Talus and learned some things. And as I'm saying these things out loud, I'm messaging. So again, quietly
mhm.
to our friend, and I'm saying, we use the zone of truth. We know you are of good heart. Um,
Mhm.
do we need to eliminate just her, or should we eliminate everyone in this lodge?
And she's just like she's she overreacts to that a little bit. She like when you say that to her, like she's sort of like even
The
though
out
like you
loud
guys are
part.
talking
The
about like
out loud
whatever,
part.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the out loud part is not something to react to, and she's like,
Yeah.
and she's like, absolutely not. I'm trying to I'm like,
So
I
she's trying to
swear you didn't
infiltrate.
always. Yeah, and like
Yeah.
she's sort of like lets slip her like chain of thought a little bit too much, and
Yeah.
she's just like, I swear you weren't always this dull. I'm trying to infiltrate their organization. Would like would you like I need you to get out of my way before you ruin this whole thing. You're in way over your head. And like she's like angry a little bit at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris says out loud, there was also a priest in there. What were his intent? Just kind of just filling like whatever. But then he messages again. Okay, we will go down then and kill her. Where do you need us to go once that's done?
Yeah, so she said, "Oh, like, look, he's seen too much. He knows too much about our organization. We can't let him free.
Okay.
We'll make sure he's taken care of." And she responds, "Look, I don't really care if you kill her. I just need you to announce that she is lying and was confirmed to, be a traitor, and then I can deal with that on official manners. What you need to do is find and extract the giant. I haven't heard from him in 3 days. Did you open the map at
Okay.
all?"
Oh, we did it. The map. Okay, so this is all again. First part is out loud. Second part is not.
Everyone in
Yeah.
the party is watching them communicate both verbally and non-verbally, and it's just like, what the fuck is
It's the
happening?
weirdest conversation. Okay, so hold on. You told me about the priest, so now I'm gonna
Mhm.
say, okay. All right.
Let's see if
I
this
think
map
we
is
have.
even here.
Yeah,
Sorry,
actually,
continue.
this is not the dialogue. We were given a map, I presume,
I'm
right?
holding
She
it.
gave us a
Yeah.
map.
I
Yeah,
just
You're
you're
wanted
holding
to
it.
leave
Okay.
earlier.
Okay, so I kind of like, again, the map part was not said out loud, so I'm kind of like looking at Aldrich, and I'm like, oh yeah, of course. And then I guess the last thing I'll say is there's also a dwarf in there that wasn't very nice.
I would cough and just be like, not anymore.
Is he fair game?
Uh,
And then but then under message I say, once we find Harshnag, where can we find you?
and she's just like, and she's like, so out loud, she's like, oh, what was his name? Sorry, hang on.
Yeah, actually, he's lawful
She's
good.
like,
He's just wearing evil cologne.
she's like Kragnor. Everyone knew he was a dick.
Hey,
Hmm.
great.
So
Awesome.
when she says that, Aldrich's just like, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And she responds, she's just like, look, like I can't have this conversation now. All right, like.
Okay.
And it doesn't sound like I can convince you to go home and forget about what you saw here. So I need you to make yourself useful and stay out of my way.
Okay. And then he says, okay, that's all we need to know. We'll continue our mission. And then my last message, my whisper will be like, you sound very much like someone I know. We'll see you again soon, friend. And I'm just
And
gonna
she
march. Go ahead.
And she says, "If you get yourself killed, I'll kill you."
Okay, Chris is going to march right down to the. We're gonna make this quick, guys. Chris is gonna march right down to the basement, and gosh, what's an epic way to do this? He's gonna. I guess maybe upon seeing just Chris in the basement, she's gonna think like, "Oh, great! Like my fellow Tiamat follower, he's gonna help me." And he's gonna take his ring, take it off, and he's gonna say something like, gosh,
Hail
Dub, help me
Tiamat.
here. Aldrich, what is Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna say, fuck Tiamat. And I'm just gonna stab her right in the heart and twist it.
So
That's it.
for the narrative purposes, let me
Yeah,
play this
yeah.
out for you.
Mm.
So we're all back down in the atrium. We're getting ready to do whatever else. We're pulling out the map. We're starting to look at it. Chris hits us with a hold on. Runs down to the basement, pops down, and Talos is like, "Oh, thank God!
God.
Thank Tiamat, you're here. I knew you'd come back." And he's like, takes off the ring. Tiamat, fuck Tiamat, and then just takes the blade, goes right under her chin, straight into
That's
her
it.
cranium. It's just like, and then like pulls it off, hits it with like an elbow clean, sheaths it, comes back upstairs whistling.
No, hold on. Before I come back, I look at the priest and I say, "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned." And then I will release him. I'll cut his chains open, and you know what I'll do too? I'll hit him with invisibility. I'll give him the invisibility potion.
Arya
so he can
said
get
that
out.
they would deal with him.
Oh
No, you already did it. You already did it.
Too late.
Yeah, no, he's
Too
fine.
late.
He's just like,
okay.
he like gets up close and he's like, I don't even know where to go.
And Chris is like,
Chris is like, find some good clothes.
You have no idea how dangerous the woods surrounding this place are. You guys
It's
didn't
cold.
explore them, but holy shit, is he dead as soon as he walks out the front door.
I love
Yeah.
the mental image of Chris like
So
jumping at him,
dead.
just like, oh, and he's like, oh.
This
Forgive me,
man
Father.
is like a walking corpse out when he walks outside.
Okay.
Like,
All right, we've done the deed. So we get out of here and look at him.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah.
come back, and we're gonna be in our room with the map spread on the desk.
Okay, great. In the downstairs room that we had all of our stuff in. Okay.
okay.
Let's do it.
I don't know how to switch us back to the other map.
I'm gonna show you the map what it opens to.
Okay.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Oh.
You get a
Tunnels.
Yeah, tunnel. Like this is built into the mountain, right? And you get a map that will lead you to the side of the mountain. Like it leads up the mountain pass, right? And you get a map that will lead you to like this corner right here, this like entrance. Sorry, that's writing in black is probably not all that beneficial right
I don't
now.
even see where
Like
you're
this
writing. Oh,
here,
okay.
Yeah.
right? And yeah, on the lower end, it's it says like meet in the main atrium every the third night of each fortnight, right? Something like that. So
Okay.
Okay.
This is the Eye of the Allfather, which is an old giant shrine that famously partially collapsed during an event in recent history. Everyone give me a history check. With advantage if you know giant.
I rolled a 16.
I can speak all languages. Oh, I got 15.
16. All right, everyone over 15 knows that there was a moment in recent history, well, not recent history, within the last 100 years or so, where the ordning was shattered, which is the the hierarchy of giants and their system. They've struggled to recover, but there was a great battle fought here between a frost dragon and an ice giant ancestor, and it collapsed the shrine onto itself, and so now what's left is like a series of tunnels and the partial shrine left over there, but would still be considered sacred by giants. But that's the idea of Allfather. That's what this place is, and that's presumably where our worm speaker and Harshnot have been meeting.
Cool.
Inside of the eye of the Allfather
Yeah,
in this
in the eye of the Allfather.
So would we have any estimation as to what day of the fortnight we're currently on? Because she said she hasn't heard from him in 3 days, so I'm assuming that we're on the 6th day of the fortnight.
Yeah, we could say that. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
So looking at the map, me and Chris, who both rolled over a 15, would immediately clock this map as a map of the Eye of the Allfather.
There's also a map to there as well, right? So
Cool.
like there's a map up the mountain.
How many days ride are we talking to get to this spot?
It's like it's not far.
Okay.
It's just up the mountain pass.
Could we conceivably get there today, since we've only been active in the lodge for the first?
You could get there tonight. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It probably would be safer to stay a night and then go in the morning.
So I, not being familiar with the woods around us until I saw the map and realized where we were in proximity to this cave, I would say I think it's probably best that we stay in the lodge for the evening, and then we wake up early and at dawn and hit the trail and look for Harshnad in the Eye of the Allfather. The woods around the lodge can be quite dangerous, I've heard.
That's probably a good idea. Are we all going to share this one bed? Like we're still just in one room?
I can sleep on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah, but you could easily have 2 rooms. Like at this point, you're honored guests. You know, like you're
yeah.
Okay.
You know, like you have every right to be here, right? Like at this point. So
yeah, I mean,
it's gonna be weird when a goblin that's been invisible for most of the time like just shows up, as part of the group. But yeah.
Just stay invisible. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just be invisible.
I would kind of like scan the room and be like, do we feel good with this plan? We're gonna go and try and find the ice giant, Harshnad, who we were told to seek out prior to even coming to the lodge. I think that's a credible next step.
I think so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and start to take off my plate mail and get into my regular like tunic and pants and try and kind of like relax a little bit throughout the rest of the day. I don't know what anyone else is doing.
I think Zatoon would want to borrow the map for a little bit and just look at it, do some further investigation.
Sure.
If there's anything of note.
Yeah, I would at least say, be my guest. And then I would put a hand on Zatoon's shoulder and say, good job staying out of sight earlier. You did exactly what you needed to do. I appreciate your professionalism. And then kind of like walk out of the room.
Nods.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna go find my own room.
Okay.
Yeah, you could take any of the rooms that are.
I'm assuming
like,
Blazak is going to try and find something to eat and drink.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm not going to try any crazy shit with the worm speaker, but I am going to. I think there was a room upstairs that had like a balcony, and I'm going to get very little sleep, and I'm just going to have my lyre, and I'm just going to be kind of picking around on songs.
I'm in room 14 taking a bath.
Fair enough.
Getting washed up.
Wait, room 14. Room 14. Yeah, that's just a bathroom. That's all that is. Yeah.
Dean is taking a bath with me.
Okay.
For the purposes of Carl, that is a joke. Dean is not taking a bath with Aldrich.
I can't wait to read about
Eating
that.
over here.
Dean opens the door and says, Aldrich, do you need a companion?
Is this room taken?
Yeah, cool. All right, we'll say the night passes. When you awake in the morning, the worm speakers has left for the day.
Okay. One additional note that I would like to just add for what happened throughout the evening and overnight. I would just like for the entire party to now be aware of my backstory and the motivation behind why I served here now. So I assume that I would have closed the loop there to explain Chris's kind of like broad reference to somebody else who wasn't evil but served in the way of not good things. So
we know what kind of heart you have, Aldrich, and the one part of your story that you told was wrong. You said that there would never be songs told of people that did this. Well, and I kind of pull up my lyre and I'm like, I intend to create and sing many songs of your our moments together. So
I'm just gonna laugh it off and be like, sure, buddy. Okay, so we're rallying in the morning. Blizzak rolls in looking like he hasn't slept yet, or maybe spent the entire time sleeping. It's hard for all of us to tell. But he's got grease in the corners of his mouth and dried ale froth in the beard down after his chin, which has now grown fully back from the mustache that we gave him.
Meanwhile,
He
Dean grew his first little like chin hair, and it's like a big deal. Like it's a really big deal.
Coming down in the mirror.
Yeah.
Gross.
Like, look, guys.
Curling it. Oh.
We've all been there. Okay, shall we?
I would ask.
Go?
I would ask Zitoon if he noticed anything on the map. I mean, like, you spent some extra time with it. Did anything stand out to you?
Feel like I should roll for something to know if I know anything.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that complicated. I guess there isn't that much more to glean from it. It's sort of like, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, then he would say nothing out of the ordinary, but we'll know these halls very well before we enter.
Yeah. Yeah, like you'll know where you're going. Oh, that's a good point.
I'm gonna give another +10 to everyone, by the way, where we start, since we just woke up.
Gave us a little morning speech.
Morning speech.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
cool.
Let's pack up and roll out.
Yeah. Okay. So we head up the mountain. As you get a little bit away from the everyone had a long rest, by the way. I know there were some spells casted. Give me a perception check as you leave.
I rolled a 17.
There we go.
Okay. Anybody higher?
DN 26.
Okay. We're gonna, because it's funny, we're gonna pretend that Chris's invisibility that he cast on the priest has lasted all this time, and you kind of notice him sort of like following along with you.
I love that.
It like starts to wear off, and he's like, "Please, can I just go with you? I don't think I'd survive by myself."
The rest of us would be like, "What the fuck?
What the hell?" And I'm like, Chris will be like, "It's a long story.
It shouldn't be.
Father, you're more than welcome to join us." And Chris, even in like a moment of good faith, like he even takes his like Gucci like Chris like gear and he like kind of puts it over the priest.
Yeah. The guy who was complaining about being cold is now removing his coat as he goes up the mountain. Yeah, it's good.
No, yeah. And I'll even say like it's my fault he's here.
Yeah, so I would say so.
So it's the least I can do, you know.
And Aldrich would look at D and be like, What is happening?
Yeah.
All right, so we're
Mind you,
trudging our way
you
through
have
the
big-
snow.
You
Yeah,
have
as you
Big
get a
B,
little
I have
ways,
this man.
as you get a little ways into the woods, you happen upon a group, or a group of 2 trolls, and 3 lizard-looking like creatures, following behind them, and they're sort of walking towards you, towards the lodge. Like on sort of a similar path.
Do they
They look like they're kind of
In
coming
purple?
in.
Do they
Huh?
Purple?
Yeah, are they wearing purple? Do they appear to be members of the Cult of the Dragon?
Hard to tell.
Okay. I'm gonna be like play it cool. And we're just gonna try and walk right past them on the path.
As they come into line, it's like, "Hey, who are you?"
And Dean's gonna be like, "Hey, who are you?"
And he's like, "Don't make fun of how I talk. There's not supposed to be anyone out here."
We were sent by the Worm Speaker.
And he's like, give me a or well, I guess that's, yeah, give me a persuasion check. You're not deceiving him.
Yeah, I'm being honest.
Yep.
Oh,
Honesty is the
a
best policy.
9.
Bardic,
He's just like,
Can
Bardic,
someone else?
Bardic.
Oh,
Let's see if this works.
hey, 16.
that makes it 16. He's like, okay.
All that for that.
Dean's gonna be like, "Bye."
Bye, buddy.
Okay.
One of the guard drakes that's with him like sort of snaps at Bigsby as you guys walk by, and Bigsby's like, "Ah! Keep that thing away from me!"
All right, so we keep
All
chugging
right.
along the path.
You dodged the fight I had planned. All right.
Oh no.
No, it's okay. It's
That's
fine.
okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna get to. I didn't expect to get this far, but we'll do our best.
We got 30 more minutes, baby girl.
All right, but dude, I didn't plan this much. What do you mean? All right.
Frank expected us to play the lodge like we played all of campaign 1, which was
Ugh,
3 hours to make
bit.
2 decisions.
I mean,
check
we did
every
spend
room.
about
We're
we
still
spent about
exploring the
30
upstairs.
minutes. Yeah.
What'd you say?
We did almost spend an hour in the cellar trying to figure
Brother,
out what to
why
do
do you
with
think I just chopped the
that
dwarf's
was-
head off? I'm like,
Yeah.
this guy is inconsequential. Let me skip his story real quick.
Yeah.
I just pressed B through
That-
the cutscene with him.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. These are fun. Okay. All right. So we climb the mountain. Everyone, give me a
Come on, athletics.
Constitution
Come on,
saving
athletics.
throw. Constitution
Oh.
saving throw.
Saving.
Comes the avalanche.
All right.
Oh.
So hold on.
It's only an 8.
I would
only an
like
8 to
I
pass.
would
Yeah.
I would like to introduce you gentlemen to the Aura of Protection, which is a level 6 paladin spell running around me at all times, where you add my charisma bonus to any saving throw. So
Oh, fun.
I have a +5 charisma modifier, so
Oh, jeez.
all of our
So
saving
Blizzak
throws
now
get
has a 9.
+5.
I think we all say.
Blizzak's. Yeah.
I
Oh,
also
God.
I had a.
rolled a 12.
I rolled a 4.
But now that's 8 because
That's
it's
a 9.
+4, right?
+5.
Oh, 9. Oh, plus
Oh,
5.
okay.
And
You
9.
made it. So no one rolled under 8.
What would have happened? I'm so
Thank
curious.
Oh, I got a
God.
9.
Level of exhaustion.
No.
You know,
Okay.
you're just
Oh.
not.
Yawn.
You're not made up for this.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, did
All right,
the priest pass? Did the priest pass?
Absolutely not. No, he did not
Okay,
pass.
so
he's
he is
he's
exhausted.
struggling the
He
whole
passed
way.
away.
Dying here, like, yeah.
No, we need him alive.
He's dead.
You don't. I don't.
How are you doing? He's like, Chris is like, how are you doing, champ? And he's just like,
And he's like,
yeah.
Is he starting
This-
to freeze through yet? Like, has Chris taken the cloak back and been like, I'm going to need this?
he's like, anything to be away from that Lodge. I haven't eaten in 3 days. Yeah, he's doing his best. All right, we're gonna appear on the map. We find our crevasse in the cave. Let me bring it up.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I have to make sure this encounter isn't going to kill anyone. Hang on one second.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
And you said we all have
Oh.
10 temporary hit points, correct?
yes, we do. Gear up.
This isn't that bad. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we're at the map. Let's bring the tokens in, shall we?
Yep.
Frank is saying this in a too excited tone.
Ooh, these are
I think
tiny.
the priest should go in first.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, if you guys want to
Yeah.
move your tokens over.
Oh my God, we're
Oh wow,
tiny.
they're
What's
very
what?
small. How is it so small?
That's what she said.
Is this literally? Yeah, I guess it is.
Oh my God, we're so small.
A single square is 20 feet.
What? Oh wow, this
We're
is
on
massive.
a massive map.
Well, Dean's a large guy.
Is he?
Let me erase.
So there we are.
Like he's like 20 by 20.
Dean needs to go
Yeah,
on
we're
the
erasing
Weight
that.
Watchers. Hey,
Okay,
guys.
give me a nature check. Everyone give me a nature check.
11.
20. Sorry. Nature.
7.
18.
Thank God.
Chris is like a
27.
Okay, you
Damn.
notice.
Oh, wow.
You notice. Like in the corners, like near the top, like these are high ceilings. Like this is a big tunnel. But you notice
Alright, Dean.
webs. And it's
Oh,
starting to get
shit.
more and more webby, and this is
Webs.
indicative of ice spiders.
Hey, Chris,
Great movie.
I have some bad news
Oh
for you, buddy.
no. Oh
Your
no.
worst fucking
There's only
nightmare,
one
dude.
thing that you hate worse than the cold, and that's spiders.
Does
Now,
anyone?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Combine them.
Hold on. Let Dean riff.
Yeah.
now let me introduce you to ice spiders.
What
I
is
just
it?
there's a better joke in there, but I can't get it.
Ice spiders.
Doctors hate this one trick.
This one
Father.
thing.
Okay. So Chris is gonna look over at our priest and be like, Father, do you have anything in your spell book that can make me brave for what's about to come next?
He's like, I don't cast spells. What? I don't even know what I'm doing here.
What?
You're a
Why
part
do
of
we
the
bring
party,
you?
pal.
Why do
I'm
we
a
bring
priest, not
you?
a cleric.
He's
What-
in the
what-
party now.
What are you? What purpose do you serve? And I strip away my furs and I put them back on, and I'm like, you try to not get yourself killed here. And Chris is gonna be like, all right, well, if there's spiders here, I want to be in the middle. So someone else go first.
Depending on which
I'll go
path you
first.
pick, this could be interesting.
I'm going to go ahead and, seeing that my buddy Chris is a little scared, I'm going to cast Bless on me, Blizak, Chris, and Dean. And Bless is you add 1d4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Thank you.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over to a strand of web and I'm going to pluck it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's webby. Like it's not like people like things start freaking out or anything. You know.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
expecting a spider to pop out because they typically come when they feel like something is trapped in their webs.
Nah, this is the very end of this is the very edge of the cavern. All right,
Yeah.
like it's nothing
All
nothing
right.
crazy yet.
So upon plucking it and nothing happening, I'm going to turn into the party and say, "Well, gentlemen, the good news is they know we're here now," and then start
Okay.
walking in the hall.
And Chris is gonna say really quick, like as we're walking, like I think I'll be less afraid with company, and I'm going to play my Ballad of Four Bards mirror image, and all of a sudden,
Damn it.
four Chris's. Which, like, by the way, I clearly didn't think about this. Like, four Chris's walking through this tavern is like makes it a little claustrophobic. So
These are
now
20
we're
feet, so it's not that ridiculous, right? Like
It's
you're
not-
kind of
yeah.
in like a bedroom wide kind of tunnel.
Which way do we go?
What level are you guys right now?
6.
You're 6. Okay.
Six.
All right. Everything's fine.
Okay. Frank.
Yeah, we get to this cross in the path, and there's the web's starting to get thicker, like where it might actually like slow you down a little bit.
Okay.
All right. So we're at a
Um,
fork in the road. Where do we go?
Straight.
If we go to the left, we're going to be in this big kind of cavern that we have to go through.
Yeah, because we have a map,
But
so
if we go to
we can see where we're at.
Yeah, you know where the cavern's
Yeah.
going.
Right.
Mhm.
I'd say we go right.
yeah,
okay.
agree.
And Chris, all four Chris's is gonna kind of like hack
Yeah.
away.
The
at all
webs are
the
getting
daggers.
really thick, so like hacking is less effective.
We should.
Okay.
The person who rolled the nature check well, like fire might be effective here.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could. Maybe got any good fire spells? I have a fire spell.
I have a torch.
Yeah, torch kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you torch?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my torch out and let you firebolt it.
I'm gonna firebolt
Can
it.
you
Okay.
Torch.
Yeah, they come out. They come away pretty nicely. You get down to this next cave.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna suggest we go left here.
Yeah, because we're trying to make our
There
way
might
to the
be
cavern.
treasure
right?
down to the right. There might be treasure down there. You never know.
Oh.
Hmm.
That
It's-
sounds like he wants
yeah.
us to get killed.
There might not
No,
be
no,
treasure
no.
down there.
Chris says exactly that. He's like, because again, he still likes money. Look, I've learned in my time
Hey.
adventuring that openings like that are usually a good thing. I think we should go down there and check it out. See if we can pick up some cash.
Everybody in the party turns and looks at four Chris's saying this, and kind of like sighs, and is like, "Fine."
There we go.
I'm
What's
just gonna
down
whisper in
here?
my head, like,
Rocky.
or this is the nest of the spiders, but like, what do I know?
Wait,
Means
It might be.
Dean, can you turn into an ice spider?
I don't think I've ever seen.
Are you guys gonna try and befriend?
Wait a minute.
Wait, guys. And I'm gonna like stop the group. Say, Dean, turn into an ice spider, and try and talk to them.
Yeah, you know what? It's totally. That's actually like, yeah. You have speak with animals. They're not necessarily evil. They're just spiders, theoretically.
All right,
Assuming
all
they're
right.
down there.
All right, I'm gonna turn into an ice spider.
And I'm gonna turn to Zatoon and be like, hey, the ring. Can you? We haven't talked about attuning magical items yet. Can you like give him the ring and let him at least like see an ice spider so he can turn into one, and then he'll like give the ring back later? Is that okay?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna,
That's fine.
yeah, I'm gonna say, oh, we'll try it, but I better get it back.
Okay.
How big are ice spiders again?
You tell us.
Yes.
There you go.
I'm gonna.
So you turn into an ice spider?
So he's gonna put the ring on and invis down the hallway and try and see one to turn into it, because he hasn't ever seen
gotcha.
one before.
Ever seen one before? Okay, let's see how we want to. This egg-shaped chamber has a flat floor,
Christ.
which is a single column supporting a domed ceiling 20 feet overhead. Curtains of icy webbing stretch from the column to the walls, creating an enclosure that holds a. Let's see how big this is. Hang on just a
Oh,
second. I
no.
need to look at the.
Boss battle.
Boss battle.
No, I'm fully expecting him to just like waltz in there and be like, "What's up, fellow spiders?"
This is classified as a large beast. So you see a white furry spider with red eyes that is large. Humans are medium. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
All
I
right.
hate that.
Hey Chris, you should probably turn around for this one.
So do you come back to us and like report on
Yeah,
this?
I'm gonna come back. Like my face is gonna be very pale. I'm just I'm gonna tell you guys like I can turn into this thing.
Oh
I
Jesus
don't
Christ! Don't
know.
Google them.
Yeah, I just googled it as well. Chris, how much do you? I don't know. Is your love of treasure higher than your fear of large arachnoids?
Oh
Arachnids.
gosh, I'm an adventurer first. I say we go check it out. It can't be that bad.
Dean,
Do you still want? Do you
we'll
still
be
want me
close
to turn into a
behind.
spider?
Can you
Okay.
turn into
Yeah.
one and just
I'm
try to
okay.
talk
Wait,
to
wait,
it?
wait, wait. Ring, please.
He's
Thank
like,
you.
I need to be invisible for this. I can't be visible for this.
How many, Dean?
All
Before
right.
you go back, how many were there?
You were so taken aback by the one large one that you don't really remember, but give me a like
Can he
give me
roll
an
a nature check?
intelligence save.
Intelligence.
Give me an intelligence save. Like it's sort of like can you remember through the shock?
Plus
So
5. That's an 18.
All right. She was surrounded by eggs.
Okay.
There weren't other spiders there, but there were eggs.
this is gonna be like one of the situations where they all just like hatch all at the same time.
Not if we
It's
have
like
an
they gotta
AOE
feed.
spell.
Chris says, I think I have something. I have something that can do this. That can knock him out. If you guys trust me.
All right, Chris.
Before you go, I'm gonna be like, okay, so how do we know which one is you?
I'll wear a bandana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
God.
All right.
Okay.
Imagine an ice spider. Anybody got a
Can-
bandana?
So, look,
Uh,
Dean, give us the play-by-play. Tell us what we're standing in this cavern. Your back is down the hallway, and you're gonna transform into this ice spider. Give us the play-by-play. What does it look like to us?
Like in the process of turning into an ice
Well, no,
spider?
like just tell us what we see, because we've never seen one before.
Oh, you are going to see let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at some images right now, and the size varies in the image, but you're looking at like maybe like a 10-foot long, maybe like 8-foot tall arachnoid. Its body is like
God.
twice the size of a human. It's got like little like shards of kind of ice kind of on its all the joints and whatnot. It's like very light pale blue sort of a deal. It looks
gosh.
fucking terrifying. Its little pincers are like very sharp and just like the size of arms essentially.
This is
Uh,
from Neverwinter Nights,
So
the video
you
game.
got some fat chelicerae, one might say.
God.
yeah, and it's but I'm also wearing a red polka dotted bandana.
Okay.
Chris is watching this transformation happen, like slowly looking up, and like I am now cowering behind Blizak. Like Blizak isn't big to start with, but now I'm like just. And I'm like, Dean, are we sure that's you?
I'm like, I don't know.
So your voice gets higher when you're smaller. Does your voice get substantially deeper when you're larger?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, hail Tiamat.
And then you
Oh
turn
my
around.
god. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
give us what you see, Dean. So you
All
go down
right,
the
I'm
hallway.
gonna
What are you
I'm gonna
doing?
start walking like a spider down the
I'm just
hallway.
message by the way. Message on so that I can speak with him while
All right.
so he can talk to us while he's down the hallway.
Okay, I'm gonna crawl down this hallway. Where's my?
Sorry, I moved you already. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like you get to the room, like it's back kind of what I explained. Like the big spider seer. As you look closer, there are what you can pick out as 4 other ice spiders kind of around the cave. So that would make 5 of them in total.
I'm gonna raise up a leg and be like, "Hey guys!"
Oh, and they're like, Do you cast like speak with animals then? I guess. I
Yeah,
assume?
yeah. I'm
Let's
gonna cast
assume
they're
that he
just like-
precasted it.
And they're just like, yeah. They're like, what? Who are you? I don't know what spiders are gonna talk like.
I'm
Look,
I'm
I'm imagining all the spiders have a New York accent. Hey!
I'm Greg.
Oh,
where are you? Where do you come from? I've never seen you before.
I'm down the hall.
And they all like go like, there's a rival nest.
No. I'm a really big fan of this nest in particular. Like I've been like my whole life I've just been like wanting to join you guys. Like you guys, you are my everything. I just feel like you are incredible. You're so cool. Wink.
Stalker then?
No, but like not in a weird way. Like I like
Gotcha.
in a like you're really cool. What's up? You guys want to hang out?
Not particularly. What do you want?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, I don't know, if you just hypothetically speaking, like, what would you do if you saw like a group of humans? Like, would you
What do we
kill
do
them?
typically?
Yeah, like, what
do
do
we
we
do?
do? What do we do in this situation? Because like, I just
You
want
probably
to know what
attack
your
them,
thoughts.
like
You should
defend your
attack,
home.
but like, I met a human earlier, and they were like really nice. They were actually like really cool, and I feel like maybe we've kind of been wrong in this situation before. Like, I don't know about you, but I've met a lot of humans. I've killed a lot of humans, and I'm starting to think that maybe they're not so bad after all.
But
What are
they're
your thoughts?
food.
Yeah, but like, there's a lot of other food down here. You know, like you got ice flies and
Really? Could you show us? Because
flies.
we haven't really
well, you gotta
we
be
haven't
like,
come across these. The giants don't come around here very often anymore.
I don't know, but like, how often do we eat anyway? Like once every millennia or something.
Right?
You ate like, I mean, I ate like 500 years ago. So.
Chris, how's it going, champ? Like over a message.
I'm like,
They're really
I think
confused.
I'm doing really, really
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
By the way, I'm like, guys, I got this.
Okay.
I'm just gonna turn off the message. I'm like, okay, any treasure in here?
There is a there are two things that catch your eye. Let me find what I had it.
This is great.
There
Yeah.
is
There's just a holy avenger stuck in the ice.
yeah, you wish. There is a pile of various like junk, but within it you notice a frozen potion bottle, a warhammer with a sapphire in it, and a shard of true ice that is like engraved with a rune
Can you
that you don't
show me
recognize.
on this map like roughly where the stuff is and where the spiders are that I'm talking to right now? I just kind of like
Yeah,
just need to.
we'll say. I mean, like the pile of eggs and the queen are like, we'll put her here, and then there's like sort of the other four spiders are like sort of here, and there's like a bunch of eggs under the queen, and then like the pile of stuff is like right here.
Okay. All right, got it. Okay. So I saw a bunch of food.
Fuck.
It is right down the. If you follow me, it's a lot of food.
Okay.
What?
Ton of food. All right. I'm gonna message Chris. Guys, go back down the hallway. All right, just go back down the hallway.
Okay.
Okay, go back past the fork.
So Chris and
Past
Zatoon
the
are way
fork.
up here at the front. So
Okay, we're getting back.
Chris, play it out. What's going on? So you guys like run down
Okay,
the hallway to us?
Yeah, he's saying we need to go right now.
Go
all
back.
all 4
Yeah.
Chris's. Go. Okay, so we're running
All right.
back
And then
towards past the fork. And how do we get to a place where we're like invisible? Let's
I
see
would
here.
I would think we could run past the U
All the way
shape
back.
here,
Okay.
and he's gonna lead them down this other path.
when I
Okay.
give you the signal, rush into there because there is some pretty good treasure.
Okay. We'll wait.
All right.
Let's
But-
assume, by the way, that actually I'll let Zatoon at being
I was
told
gonna
that
say I'm invisible.
what would you do?
I'm gonna ignore what Dean's saying, and I'm gonna try and just loop around to the side
Yeah.
here,
Exactly. Yeah.
and just hope that whatever he's doing is gonna work, and then I can get in here and get a closer look and maybe swipe
That's fair.
something.
Cool.
This could be the end of Dean.
Okay.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of food down this hallway. I've been eating all day on this stuff. If you guys want to come and join,
Didn't you say you haven't eaten in 500 years?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh no. Oh no.
Please, for the love of God.
I don't know if I should bardic.
Oh!
She's like, that's great news.
You are a god. You are a
You
god
4,
now.
go follow him, and they like get up
I
and are
spider
ready to
god.
go.
Come on, guys, let's go get the food. It's right it's this way. If you just keep following me, it's down this hallway.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna message Chris. Go.
Okay.
Get
Okay.
out of the
We're
way.
going. But we lost Zatoon. We don't know where he is. I knew we shouldn't have
also,
trusted him.
for the record, no part of what Dean just told us that there was a spider hanging back.
Yeah, I did forget that.
So we sprint into this room
We do.
at full bore and come face to face with a queen ice spider.
Yeah.
Shit.
We'll do this. We'll do this fight. Like it's just one, right?
Okay.
Let's do it. It's fun. We'll do it.
And hopefully the queen ice spider, like in her head, is like, I guess they got takeout.
All
right.
Do I have an ice spider
Initiative?
token? Oh, hang on. I need to get the token.
Wait, where
I
are
don't
we?
think I
Let me.
have
Let me. Chris, I'm kind of gonna.
This has been the highlight of the night for me.
Yes. Yeah. I'm excited to rewatch our video and the reaction of us seeing the nat 20. That's gonna be a. I'll be rewatching that for a while.
Okay, everyone roll initiative.
Yep. Another 8. I'm really crushing the 8.
Yeah, we're.
I got 8.
Oh, I got a 10.
I
Sorry.
got a 10.
Okay. Cool. We ready? We're fighting.
Zatoon.
Yep.
Zatoon, you're first.
And you get advantage because you're stealthed.
Yeah, you are
Yes,
stealth.
I do. So, and I think I get a bonus action too for my class. So I definitely want to run up and try and stab her, and then run away.
Yeah, like you can. Yeah.
I
Cool.
think I can do that.
Yeah, you can like dash as a bonus action for one. Yeah, that's super doable. Yeah, or you can disengage as a bonus action as well, right? So
Yeah.
so she doesn't get an opportunity attack. That might be what you're getting at. Cool.
Okay. What do I do?
Click on the hit / DC next to your daggers
Yeah.
Aha.
on your character sheet.
Okay. Yes.
And you got 2 daggers, right? That's the damage, which
yeah.
is fine. That's cool. You'll do
Oh,
7
okay,
damage
okay.
if you hit.
But I gotta do. Oh, I see. Yep.
The hit. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits,
That hits.
obviously. So give me the roll your sneak attack too. That should be one of your things that you can roll.
Yes. Where is he?
Dean, this is awesome.
11 more
Where is
damage.
Dean? Dean, did you roll initiative? Yeah.
No,
No,
I'm
he's
down the
with the
hallway with a bunch
spiders.
of spiders.
Yeah, your icon's still, yeah.
11 more damage. Okay. And then you you attack with the other oh no, with the weapon, that's generally your bonus action. So if you want to disengage, that's cool. So you go like stab this thing. It's bad. Like you get her in the eye. Like she like reels.
go.
It's like the spider squeak and like recoil thing, right? And then you get away kind of unscathed. She's confused, but she does chase after you to attack. Let's see what her attack roll is.
Because my invisibility doesn't work anymore, right? Since I attacked.
You are still invisible.
You're still invisible. You're right. So she would see Aldrich actually first. No one's within 5 feet of her, so you don't have to worry about her aura. You know what? She's gonna shoot web at you, Aldrich.
Okay.
That'll be a 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not
Okay.
hit. So she shoots webbing by you, and I guess it like hits your shield and probably like melts off. That's probably the best to put it. I bet you're like dodging that. So that's gonna be her turn. We can pass over to
Master Volan.
Master Volan. He is going to. Okay, how do I do this? I've got to go over to the campaign. Play D&D. My campaigns. Age of Dragon Heist. Master Volan or Silvar. View. He's going to attack. What does he have? He's got some cool 3rd level spells. Lightning Bolt doesn't seem like it's that meaningful here. He's going to go for a chromatic orb. He's going to activate his innate sorcery, go for a fire damage chromatic orb. So he's going to roll his attack with advantage. 16 hits. Going to do this much fire damage. 22 fire damage. So he singes the Spider Queen, and notably the egg sacs around her start to catch on fire.
Fuck you, Frank.
Yeah. You're burning them. It's fine. We'll go to Dean.
Wait, am I in this fight?
You're not in the fight. Dean is leading the other spiders on
You're
a merry
leading.
chase.
What does
That's
that
gonna
sound
be-
like, though?
here.
What are you doing?
That's gonna be a dicey one.
That's gonna be a dicey one when you don't find any food. You better be. Dean is thinking over his life choices right now, as he's outnumbered 4-1 by ice spiders.
I have an idea.
Okay, all right, cool. We'll see how you get out of it. We'll go to Chris.
Okay, Chris. So Chris's lyre is imbued with like a new color, like there's a new spell that he picked up, and he strikes up a song, and before he does, he says, "I haven't forgotten you," and he sings this song called "The Boy's Last Wish." Fireball. So I pick up Fireball, and I'm gonna hit him with a fucking fireball.
It's so
and
dead.
not gonna
It's
be
so
very
friggin'
powerful.
dead. Like that thing is
23.
Yep. That damage isn't even very good. Like you rolled like 4 ones, but
Yeah.
the entire room full of spider webs are just gone. Like go
Yeah.
up in a giant explosion. You're actually lucky this room is like 20 feet wide, like squares.
I
Because,
know. I was thinking
fire
that.
expands, and you would have killed everyone otherwise. But yeah. So what happens is, Chris, you do what you described. Like, hey, I haven't forgotten you, and all of a sudden, like a small little like ball comes from your like person and like gets to a location and just explodes, and at the other end you see like a melted Spider Queen basically at that point. So yeah, you're alone in the room. That's the end of combat. When you take out 4 of the creatures, it becomes pretty trivial. But
Hey, we solved it with these though.
Yeah, and now you've created another problem where Dean is alone with 4 ice
Dean
spiders
is
trying to
alone.
explain where food is. But we're gonna let you loot the room really quick because I don't want to forget about what's in the room, and then we'll pick up next week with Dean's predicament that he's gotten himself into, which will
Okay,
be
great.
fun.
Oh yeah.
So you got a whole like 2
A
weeks
whole
to
week
think
to
about
come up
this.
with a plan.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
All right, in the room,
All right,
you
Dean.
find 3 objects. You find a potion that's frozen right now. So it's tough to identify. You might be able to thaw it out with a campfire and then identify it at that point. You see a warhammer that's not worth much, but there's a sapphire imbued in it that you think is worth probably about 1,000 gold pieces at the end of its haft. Very nice gem. I know you guys are rich as fuck, so you probably don't care about that. But the shard is really interesting. What the shard is a shard of eyes, which is
Eyes?
an item that you might be able to search for.
A
The
shard of ice
shard
with
of the eyes rune, ISE rune.
I-S-E. Ice. Shard
And
of
if
ice.
anyone speaks, whoever speaks Draconic might recognize this rune.
ISE, you said?
Yeah, shard of ISE, eyes rune.
I can comprehend languages, so I can understand the literal meaning of any language that you
Yeah.
hear or see signed.
The shard of ice. Eyes is the dragon. Is the giant word for ice. The shard of ice is a long and slender, roughly the size of a dagger. The eyes or ice rune glows within it. The shard has the following properties, which work only when it's on your person. Frigid touch. As an action, you can touch a body of water and freeze the water in a 10-foot radius sphere around the spot you touched. Once this uses property, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. You have resistance to fire damage. Icy Mantle. As an action, you can touch yourself or another creature with water on your finger. The water creates an Icy Mantle protection. The next time within the next minute that target takes bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage, that damage is reduced to 0 and the mantle is destroyed. That's once per day. And then Winter's Howl. As an action, you can cast Sleet Storm with a spell save of 17. You regain this ability once per long rest. So it's like you got 3 once per long rest uses. So
that looks like a
wondrous.
if you
DM.
find a giant smith, you might be able to put this rune on one of your other pieces of armor, but until then, you got to use the shard. So
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
So can we just grab all 3?
yeah. So you grab them all. You're there, and we're in a burnt down spider's nest. Your friend is being followed by 4 spiders who think he's a spider leading to the food. And you just killed their queen, and that's where we'll lead it off for next session. So we'll see how that goes.
Listen, guys, we just globaled the queen, so I think we can survive a battle with 4 ice spiders.
Yeah.
It'll be okay. It'll be all right. It's fine.
Crystal, the last note will be like the message, like, we've killed their queen. What does Dean say just to end it out?
Help.
Dean slowly realizes the consequences of his action.
Oh,
This is what Dean says.
Hospital.
Hospital.
But yeah, fun session. I hope you all got what I was trying to do with the whole like